Howdy, partner.
What you got?
It's a Ninja 1000.
Oh, fuck, they told me to race you. Let us know.
Well, good luck.
Is that like I rode a ZX-10R one time. Is that basically the same thing?
No, the Ninja's more of it's a little more mellow.
Oh, shit.
It's
Hey, we're having like a little party. You want to come hang out for a little
Fuck yeah, I'll go chill out for a little bit.
Here, this is that they think. Just go here, just let me smoke you.
Okay, yeah.
And then we'll tell them. It's the 1000.
I hit it. What's up, guys? What are you guys doing?
Having a little meet.
That's fun.
Yeah, bro.
That's pretty cool.
Dude,
Yeah, I live like clear on the other side of the valley out in the boonies. In Osero, yeah.
that's a bad bike. That's sick, bro.
Is that your first bike?
Well, I had a Z125 Pro, which is basically a Grom.
Well, there you go. Why didn't you go up to a full sport bike?
I'm 17, my parents won't let me.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all I can get. But I'm thinking about getting a FC09.
Oh, I recommend it.
Yeah, I've always liked naked bikes, dude. That's like really good naked bike.
I recommend it, man. Oh, joining the military or what?
Yeah, I'm going to the
That's pretty sweet, man. Thank you for your service.
This is his last night.
Hey guys, my name is Manny. I want to welcome you guys to my channel and my weekly moto vlog. Caught up with a little car meet up here. That was pretty cool. High school kids showing me their cars. Oh, you're cool. So I just kind of want to make an introduction video. This is my hometown. I live in New Mexico, and well, I hopefully plan to start just kind of making videos on my daily life, and obviously, you know, bike life. It's definitely a lot different than driving around in a four-wheel vehicle all day. I've been riding for about 4 years. This is one of the 3 bikes I've owned. I've had a Kawasaki Vulcan 750. I have an R1 sitting at home that needs to get worked on, and well, this is my daily driver. It's a 2015 Ninja 1000. She's got she's 5 miles under 8,000 miles right now. I want to talk a little bit about why I'm doing this. Stop saying I have a lot of free time nowadays, and it's something that I've been wanting to do for a lot of years. And I've never really had the time, much less the money to do it. And finally I've come into an opportunity where I have both. It's been a bit of a struggle to get into doing this. It's expensive. And I finally found the right setup that works for me. My camera setup is right, my microphone setup is right, and for the first time ever I'm able to put something on YouTube, and I really do hope you guys enjoy it. So I'll tell you guys why I started riding. So I want to say maybe about 5 years ago. It's been 5 years. I wanted to get an ATV. I wanted to get a Yamaha Raptor, a 700, something sporty, because I grew up riding it. I grew up riding ATVs with my family. My family always did that. They always did off-road vehicles like that. It was always 4 wheels. And so I walked into a motorcycle shop to look at these ATVs, and you can't look at a sport bike and not want it. And so I just I started looking around. I started looking at the ATVs, and I started looking at the motorcycles because they were there, and I got hooked. It was immediate. Like, I knew I need to ride something with 2 wheels. That's what I need to do in my life. And so about 5 years ago, I met one of my closest friends. His name is Nico. He's actually the first one to sell me a motorcycle, so shout out, Nico. I bought a 2005 Kawasaki Vulcan 750, nifty little cruiser, great beginner bike, but I rode it for maybe 2 months and I got a little carried away with it. I was riding around, I had an old girlfriend on there too. It was really embarrassing. I was riding around away from my sister's house. I was making a left-hand turn, and I low-sided it. I dropped it. I wasn't wearing any of the correct gear. I was wearing a helmet, thankfully, but I was riding in a t-shirt. And so I got a whole lot of road rash on my left arm right here. And I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but this one and this one, they're scars from getting my hands pinned between the handlebars and the pavement. So in the lesson I learned was that I needed a bike that can corner faster. I didn't think ride safer. I thought you need something that can corner better. So 2 months into riding, I made the best decision of my life, and I bought myself a 2009 Yamaha R1. I'm 2 months of experience in, and for whatever reason, I decided to buy this freaking leader bike. And funny story about that too is when I went to buy the R1, I didn't go for the R1. And this is something I learned in sales because I ended up working for the same manager. But the guy ran my credit to get me a CBR 600, and I didn't get approved for it. And I was like, well, okay. I was young, I was 20, and I was thinking maybe it's just my credit's not new enough and I need to wait. And the guy was like, but hey, we got you approved on an R1. And I'm like, what the fuck? And me being naive, I was like, what's an R1? So he pulls out this beautiful blue 1000cc. It's I mean, it was gorgeous. It was the most beautiful thing I ever set my eyes on. And I was like, okay, let's take it home. And so 2 months into having been riding, I'm riding home with my girlfriend at the time, mind you, on the back of a 1000cc sport bike that I've never ridden before. And one of the things I had trouble with was getting adjusted to the clutch. So that was the scariest ride of my life. And it was like a 35 mile ride home. I couldn't believe I'd done it. Well, one thing I learned very quickly, that especially when you have a high performance bike like that, it's a very expensive hobby. Very expensive. And so it's sitting in the garage now. And this right here, this is the corner where I dropped it. Oh God, that was a wonderful day. I picked it up and I rode it still. I rode 35 miles to a baseball game. I'm 100% positive my clutch hand was sprained. My left hand was ground beef. My left arm. And my knuckles are showing. But I picked that bitch up and I took it to the game, and we had a good time. And I mean, that's when I realized I needed a new one. And so a couple months ago, I've been kind of jumping from shop to shop, and I finally landed at one I like. And I was running an errand for my boss, and he's like, take one of the bikes. And I almost took this FZ1. I almost took it. It was but he said I needed to pick up something or take something, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this Ninja, because the Ninja has the bags, and they go right here. You can't see them because they're not on there. And I fell in love with it. I absolutely fell in love with this bike, and it's been probably one of the greatest bikes I have. The handling is amazing. It's super comfortable. It's quick. It's quick. And I've been riding it ever since. And well, like I was telling you guys, I finally came into a position where I have the time and the money to do this thing, and here I am. And I'm definitely hoping that you guys will enjoy it, and that you guys will watch my videos. And if not, oh well, I'm doing it for me. But this is going to be my first video, and it's a little test bed because I finally got the camera set up right, and I want to make sure the angle's correct. So I'm going to get home and edit this, and hopefully if it's, you know, if everything's correct, everything's right, this is going to be the first video I upload, the first video that's going to be viewed, and hopefully one of many to come. So I just want to thank all of you who did watch this video, and I want to thank all the day ones that are here and that are going to be here. And I hope to see you guys in more upcoming videos. So thanks. I'm grateful. And until next time.